there's anyone who knows how to battle through adversity, through difficult situations, it is DMC, an 8-year veteran of the armed forces. And on a night like tonight, the 20-year anniversary of the tragedy of 9/11, DMC is competing with a heavy heart and a lot of motivation.
Well, this guy has been around here competing on the Florida independent scene. Yes, you're absolutely right. A veteran of the armed forces. This guy is a very tough competitor, but he's been mainly in tag team situations.
And his first opponent, making his No Peace Underground debut, from Ogden Mars, Jason Gorey!
Well, very interesting way to start off the gauntlet. Drennan, we're looking at two competitors essentially making their debut, and what an opportunity they have in front of them.
Well, exactly the opposite of what we were talking about before. With G-Raver and me, it was about two established guys coming out right now. But you know what? I like this. A couple years later, fresh talent. And that's what we need tonight, man. Gauntlet of Death is about making a star, and we're going to see two of these guys, hungry guys, go at it to get started here tonight.
Jason Gorey refers to himself as the New Age Plague, and well, definitely trying to get inside the head of DMC. In the opening moments here, DMC way too quick, though. You can see the quick strikes here from DMC starting off this matchup, and that weapon's not going to stand a chance.
Well, what is that, a hook of some sort? It's like a meat hook?
I have no idea, but DMC made it very clear. He wants to win the match the right way with his skills. Case in point right there. He believes egos have taken over professional wrestling. He believes that hard work and dedication has gone by the wayside, and he wants to bring that to No Peace Underground and to this gauntlet.
Well, I saw something he was saying out there. He was like, hey, I'm a fighter, and being a fighter in any kind of environment gives me the advantage. And I get that, man. I get that. And you want to come out here and you'll be like, hey, man, like it's on the street or something like that. But, yeah, I get it. Like, forearms. Oh man.
But if you're Jason Gorey, you pull out a weapon like that before you even take a shot at DMC. You know that's going to make DMC heated as can be, and that's exactly what's happened. DMC has just unleashed on Jason Gorey so far.
Well, he has some mixed martial arts background and some kind of like actual, like, the boxing and legitimate training and stuff like that, but when a guy comes at you with a meat hook, how do you prepare for something like that?
You duck and you move as quickly as possible. That's what DMC did.
Oh, and it elevates him, drops him right over that guardrail. Seems like DMC's adapting pretty well here.
And of course, this is a gauntlet match, so DMC and Jason Gorey will fight until one submits or is pinned or can't get up to the count of 10. And then the next competitor will enter. And don't forget, we still have a mystery entrant at some point into this match. What
do we got going on here? Kind of like crowd surfing type of situation.
Yes, he is. Into a DDT.
Well, we've seen the No Peace faithful are not shy about helping
out.
Into a
cover goes. Oh, Gorey able to kick out at 2, but DMC has been dominant.
The No Peace faithful are not shy about helping out their favorite competitors here.
Now, everyone here at the soundbar, they love getting involved, and it's getting dangerous already in the opening moments of the gauntlet.
Just cracking across that back. Jason Gorey there.
DMC released a video just a few days ago. He said flat out, my life is a fight. My life will find a way to get through this gauntlet and cause success. And that's what DMC's looking for, to have this massive opportunity in front of him to become the #1 contender. That's what the gauntlet's all about. You win, you're the #1 contender.
Well, you need a little bit of luck. You need a little bit of endurance at this point.
God.
If we're really looking at this realistically, I don't know if either one of these men are going to be there at the end. You got to have a lot. I mean,
DMC into a cover once again, and Gorey kicks out.
Your chances at this point of going all the way, surviving all the way to the end, are very, very, very small.
It truly is a battle of attrition. Your endurance, especially if you're in the early part of this matchup. It has to be top notch, and DMC with a door to the back of the left gastrocnemius there, the hamstring as well.
And if I got to be honest, I'm looking at DMC right now. He's got a lot of fire. He's got a lot of hope and everything like that. But if I'm him, I'm slowing it down a little bit. I'm putting Gory down a little bit, and then I'm setting up for something big, you know?
Point taken. There is no time limit to this matchup, and you did compete in the previous 2 gauntlets. Talk about what that experience was like.
I mean, it's very hard, very unpredictable. It's very hard to prepare for something like that. You know, hey, man, I'm not going to take anything away. G-Raver, top-notch competitor and everything like that. I got in there with him, and it was just a situation of, you know, you're sitting there preparing for other. You're thinking about the next person coming out. You're thinking about, hey, do I have enough endurance to get through those things? If you get a little bit of winded, if you get a little distracted, you're going to find yourself on the end of getting beat.
Okay, DMC.
What the hell's going on here?
Really endearing himself to everyone here, getting all types of fans involved, and oh my God. I mean, DMC's a tremendous athlete. We're seeing it on
and this
all
is
levels.
what I'm talking about. This could be a big, big mistake. If there's no water in the pool here, he's out, and Gory's going on to the second round.
It's the Gauntlet! Oh! And that's exactly what happened. He gave Jason Gory just enough time to
He
move.
needs to take advantage.
Gory into the cover, and DMC kicks out. Wow.
But now he has to take advantage. He has to capitalize right now because DMC is hurt.
Oh, you can imagine the pain DMC had to feel launching himself from the balcony on top of the door and the chairs.
Oh, I like this guy. He's got a little bit of a mean streak here, just gnawing on the top of the head of DMC.
Jason Gory also
Looks like a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth right there.
also refers to himself as a headless horseman. I have not really sure what the hell that means per se, but he's got DMC in a bad position here.
You got to go for the pin here. What are you doing?
Well, it's the inexperience of competing in the gauntlet for the first time, or perhaps he doesn't think that's enough to put away DMC, which is insane.
Yeah, he could.
Oh,
he wants to put some kind of
come
statement
on
him here.
What are you doing?
That could hurt him.
What?
He's got that meat hook.
Oh!
Back into a submission.
He's got the knees into the upper back, and now, oh God! Oh!
And see the blood coming out of DMC there. He needs to tap. He needs to run it.
DMC has
gone.
been eliminated from the Gauntlet of Death.
As impressive as DMC was, he's been eliminated.
The third entrant into the Gauntlet of Death, Remington Roar!
Well, here we have Remington Roar coming out as the third competitor. We actually saw him have a very impressive outing against Madman Pondo.
And good Lord, just when you think a hook is dangerous enough, see what Remington Roar had in his hands. Oh my.
Oh, he got him up for... Oh, he's biting him. That's great strategy right there.
Jason Gory has proven himself to be a sadistic monster, but meanwhile, Remington Roar is a beast on the fringe of pure mania, as we've seen in previous months.
And Roar, you got to give him credit right there. I mean, using his surroundings to his advantage, this guy obviously has spent some time in the gym. He's going to have a power advantage there. Just muscled him up right through those light tubes.
Not to mention, he's the brand new competitor. Jason Gory just went through a war with DMC, and now Roar could be making quick work of Gory.
Well, that's where that endurance comes in right there. He has to survive. He has to survive this initial onslaught, and then he has to get something in there to put Roar down, but I don't know if it's going to happen right now.
You see the scars on the body. Jason Gory trying to fight back as Roar makes it very clear he considers his body to be a weapon of war. Oh, God.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just swinging for the fences. And Gory should not get into a strike fest with this guy.
Oh my God. Aside from the sadistic mindset, like you mentioned, Remington Roar is a powerhouse. Oh God.
And we saw that have a big effect in the Mickey Knuckles and AJ Gray match right there.
Yep. Perhaps Remington Roar finding a little bit of inspiration and strategy there from the AJ Gray and Mickey Knuckles collision. As Roar, who has been on the rise, like you mentioned here, in No Peace Underground, and once again, until we see a pinfall submission or one of these competitors not being able to rise to a count of 10, we will not see the next entrant. And the winner will become #1 contender.
You got to give Gory credit here. He's still mounting quite an offense against him. Oh, but just being caught by the much bigger, much stronger.
Good
Oh.
God. Right across the lumbar spine as Remington Roar seemingly unaffected by Jason Gory.
And this is the home stretch where he has to go down. He looks like he's setting up for something here, maybe a...
Gory got a boot up just at the right second, and that fan needs to be careful.
Wait a minute. What do we got for here? Is he going for a submission?
Dear God, someone get the barricade back up, but Gory's got the submission locked in over the barricade.
This is smart right here.
Oh.
If he can choke him out, he can put him to sleep, he can move on.
Oh! I'll say this for Jason Gory, he is very creative, very opportunistic.
Very aware of his surroundings.
Yeah.
I talk about that high deathmatch IQ with Neil Diamond Cutter. I'm seeing something from Gory here as well.
There's no doubt Gory's been very cognizant of every moment of this matchup, and now you'd have to consider this a bit of an upset if he could put down Roar.
Well, definitely. I mean, he's been in the match longer. Roar's got the strength advantage. They're both...
double knees.
Knees under the chest.
And we're seeing no hesitation whatsoever in Jason Gory.
Let's see.
Good Lord.
But see, neither man is going to end this right now. They're just going to get the posturing. They're going to get in there and get a little bit more violent on them. But one of them needs to, especially Gory, needs to be trying to end this. And he needs to be trying to end this as quickly as possible to move on to the next competitor.
It takes a lot to put down someone like Remington Roar.
Hey, I get it. Easier said than done. And I'm glad I'm in this chair and not out there in the pit. I'm just speaking the truth. That's what needs to be done right now.
And no matter who comes out on top between Roar and Gory, their road is far from over.
Oh. We still got a long way to go in this thing.
Now a battle for position here. A door propped on top of a couple of chairs. Oh my!
Oh!
Suplex by Roar onto the stage.
And people who have never hit that wooden floor right there, it is completely and totally unforgiving.
You can just hear the shattered tubes everywhere here at Soundbar.
And Roar setting up for something very similar we saw AJ Gray do in the last match. A door filled with light tubes.
Oh my! Just launching Gory and immediately into a cover, and that has to be it. Remington Roar moves on.
Hey,
Jason Gory has been eliminated.
Simple but effective right there. Got the job.
Participant in the Gauntlet of Death. Please welcome Randy West.
Hashtag the toughest broad. Randy West going immediately after Remington Roar.
Wasting absolutely no time, and that's the way to do it right there.
She's known as the mother of cracking skulls, and unfortunately that's what Remington Roar is doing to Randy West immediately. An 18-year veteran, a legendary journey in this kind of environment. One thing's for sure, Randy West is not going to back down from anyone. Oh no.
Well, Randy West has been everywhere, done everything. Oh, look at this.
But now Roar is just overpowering her, showing his complete disregard for the human body.
This might be the first time she's ran into a machete, though.
God, I hope so. Oh, Randy West, though, showing she has a lot more fight left. Oh! Clear. Oh, my.
That's the advantage of being a veteran like that. You use your surroundings.
Oh. Clear contrast in size between Roar and Randy West, but look, Randy West has done just about everything over the past 2 decades.
I mean, there's going to be a contrast in size between Roar and pretty much anybody in this.
Oh, and he could care less. Vicious strikes with the chair as Randy West fighting back out of desperation here. Randy West prides herself on being a powerful striker, and we saw there with the right hands. Oh!
And much like we've seen with Mickey Knuckles, Randy West, a journey woman out here. You're not going to be able to pull any tricks out of your bag that Randy West has not encountered.
Oh, launching the chair into the face. And now Randy West has to find a way to capitalize. It's going to be a tall task to put down Remington Roar, and West may have just been put down permanently.
Rockets that chair right into the mush of Randy West. And so far, we haven't seen anybody survive past their initial entrance into this match. Well, I think Roar's got a good chance right here.
There's a good chance Roar could run the entire gauntlet, become #1 contender.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me to see a monster like this go all the way to the end.
And now Roar hoisting up Randy West, and this is not going to be pretty!
Oh, did you see the velocity which they went?
Oh my God! Did Randy West...
I am shocked she got that shoulder up.
A running power slam through a door, and Randy West continues, refusing to give up. This gauntlet is truly a battle of attrition.
And you see that's a mark of a veteran right there. He left himself open, and she took advantage of him. Strikes after strikes, and hell, hit the low blow. Who cares?
If there's anything that's going to hurt Remington Roar, it might be the jewels and Randy West.
I mean, I don't think there's any honor in something called Gauntlet of Death.
Nope, certainly not. Oh my God.
And West a little out on her feet, but looking great right now.
Could you imagine Randy West finding a way to run the gauntlet? Could you imagine Randy West versus Pero?
You just took the words out of my mouth. Now I'm starting to think about these competitors as #1 contender. Who's actually got what it takes to beat the monster Pero?
Well, Remington Roar is one of the few people who could actually stand toe-to-toe and look Pero in the eye, but Randy West has as much guts and tenacity as anyone we've seen.
And as we saw with Neil Diamond Cutter, sometimes that's all it takes to survive and take advantage of surroundings. I mean, we saw a couple chinks in the armor of Pero tonight.
Well, yeah, don't forget Neil Diamond Cutter's also out of his mind.
Oh, yeah, 100%. He's the honey badger. Come on. Guy's absolutely nuts.
And now both competitors on top of the stage here. Roar setting up a door. Randy West a little bit disoriented. Oh, my God.
Not that I think any competitor in this match is really going to pass with flying colors on mental evaluation.
And that's a fair point. Don't forget, we still have a mystery entrant. We have no idea when they're going to show up.
Oh! Oh, and he held on to that. Terrible. Oh, Randy West could not have landed worse on that.
And Remington Roar, what?
Oh, I think we... Barely. I mean, that might be questionable. We might have to get a replay on that, but the referee's decision is final right there. Randy West stays alive in this thing.
Look, there are no rules in this matchup, but if you're the official, you have to think about Randy West's life. I mean, she kicked out on instinct, but my God.
He had to call it with DMC. He might have to call it here with Randy West.
I mean, you called
She's
it
getting up.
the glam slam, face first through the door. I don't know how Randy West's facial structure isn't completely shattered.
Here we have a pane of glass.
This is difficult to imagine.
I'm concerned for the well-being of Randy West. There, I said it. I just.
Oh, no. He's gorilla pressing Randy West, and thank God. Oh, my. Oh!
Almost a backdrop driver onto that light tube. She's got to take advantage of this right now. He's set up. He's in a pro position. Randy West has to do something right now.
You talk about Roar being a powerhouse. Oh, my God.
And Roar with the luckiest of lucky breaks. That pane of glass did not break.
Yeah, but guess what? He's still on concrete.
Hell yeah, he is. And now she has to pull something out of.
And you can just see.
And if that's just beating him his brains in with a billion light tubes, that might get the job done.
You see the wheels spinning in the mind of Randy West. What will it take? What will it take to pull off a massive upset here and to continue in the gauntlet?
And apparently the No Peace Underground fans can't get enough of dick twisting tonight.
Well, that's their prerogative. And Roar back to his feet, and oh, Randy West continuing the attack, and wow.
I love that straight, just right hand to the face.
I'm still baffled that Randy West is not only still in this matchup, and now a basement drop kick, and Roar goes through.
Well, he didn't get lucky twice. And now,
And this is where we're seeing the 18-year, career of Randy West. She's been through it all, seen it all, done it all. Case in point, she might move on in the gauntlet right now into a cover, and she did.
Remington Roar has been eliminated.
Unreal.
The next participant in the Gauntlet of Death, Brandon Kerr.
Oh, no.
Well, not the first time we've seen Brandon Kirk tonight. Oh, and he comes out to fantasy too. I love it.
It's about to be anything but a fantasy for Randy West.
Oh, easy, Kurt. I think, look at that, almost drunk on his own self-satisfaction right there.
He realizes that he could have a very easy path to moving on in this gauntlet because Randy West is decimated.
Oh, and just look at that visual right there. Kirk knows what a wounded state that Randy West is in right now. And if you don't think he's going to take a complete advantage, you're out of your mind.
I mean, all the credit in the world to Randy West, somehow eliminating Remington Roar. But for her own safety at this point, I mean, if you're... Oh, my God! Randy's got wood! And now a flurry of strikes to Brandon Kirk.
I was going to say it took everything out of Randy West to survive that, but I think she was just playing possum. What a veteran move right there.
Oh, my God.
She suckered him in. Beautiful.
And everyone here would love nothing more than to see Brandon Kirk get his comeuppance.
This is absolutely amazing.
Oh, a knee right to the chest and a kick. And don't forget, Brandon Kirk already gift-wrapped Casey Catala victory in the Fatal 5-Way. And now Randy West into the cover, and Kirk kicks out at 2.
I thought West was on her absolute last leg. I thought there was nothing that she could do, but look at this. She is bringing the fight to Brandon Kirk here. This is amazing.
Well, Randy West pulled off a small miracle, and once you can do that, you have to start believing, Drennan, anything is possible.
Hell, I think she can pull this whole thing out.
Going for I'm not quite sure, a double underhook somehow. Oh, hold on, Kirk's got the roll up. Oh, you're kidding me, he got her. Wow.
Randy West has been eliminated from the Gauntlet of Death.
Hey, they might not like it, but it was effective.
It took a classic roll-up, and Brandon Kirk using all of his body weight on Brandy West, and he scores the victory.
Bam! Sullivan!
Oh, the trash with the stash. Back, baby.
And this is where being a fresh competitor is so advantageous.
Well, we've seen how dangerous Bam Sullivan can be around here, and we've seen Bam Sullivan with a real bad attitude as of late. Coming in right now, I think this guy can go all the way and win this damn thing.
And we haven't seen Bam Sullivan for a few months since this hell is home.
And dancing to a little Astro Zombies here on the Misfits.
And Bam Sullivan raised a lot of questions when he attacked Hardway Heater after the match at This Hell Is Home. But he made it very clear. He said, look, I lost my cool. I was upset about how the match ended. And essentially, he did show a little bit of remorse. And now we're seeing Bam Sullivan back for the first time. And what an opportunity. What a moment this is.
Hey, I get it, man. I've been frustrated, but I mean, I would never apologize for anything like that.
Well, the Rancid Kid is ready to take it to Brandon Kirk, who just scored the pinfall on Randy West. And oh my God.
And look at the lacerations just mounting on Brandon Kirk here.
Using the light tubes like they're nunchucks.
And Bam Sullivan has been quite impressive since showing up here at No Peace Underground.
Well, Bam Sullivan said it many times in the past, he will bow to no one, and that's a necessity in the gauntlet as he gets sent through the door by Brandon Kirk.
Listen, I get Brandon Kirk. He's brash. He's trying to sit there and talk a little bit of shit to everybody. But Bam Sullivan is fresh in this thing. Bam Sullivan's a powerhouse, and Bam Sullivan is tough as nails. Brandon Kirk needs to come up with a strategy. He needs to treat him a lot more like Randy West than just some guy he's going to sit there and trade forearms with.
Bam Sullivan's made it clear since he first arrived in No Peace Underground. He wants gold, and oh my God.
And we've seen that before from Bam Sullivan. That flipping senton with light tubes.
And Bam.
Hey, and I guess these people are a lot more forgiving than Hardway Heater is.
Well, Bam is completely dictating his battle here with Brandon Kirk. And he's not finished. Oh, God. I don't think Brandon Kirk has too much left. And now Bam Sullivan, the Rancid Kid, slowly wearing down.
And one thing I got to say about Bam Sullivan right now is that a lot of these people are, oh, good God. Well, what can be said about that?
Not quite an electrical socket, but I guess it'll do.
I was going to try some enema material, but that's great. But Bam Sullivan here, I got to say, I think of the competitors we've seen so far, Bam wants to be #1 contender more than any of this. Look, we've seen a lot of debuts tonight.
Oh,
We've
God.
seen a lot of new people. Kirk, yeah, being #1 contender would be a feather in his cap and everything like that, but Bam Sullivan has tried to be the heart and soul of No Peace Underground. He has come in and he's really attached himself to the people here, everything around here. He is really trying to make a name for himself, and I think being #1 contender and being that champion is one of his biggest goals, not just in No Peace Underground, but in all of professional wrestling right now.
But if anyone would want to fight back against Bam Sullivan becoming champion, it would be a No Peace Underground original like Brandon Kirk, who's made it very clear, much like Wolf Taylor did earlier tonight. Much like Casanova Valentine did. Oh! They don't take kindly to anyone new showing up in No Peace Underground. And, you know, Drennan, quite frankly, Bam Sullivan's the final entrant that I have. I know there is a mystery entrant. No one knows who it's going to be.
I mean, hell, we've seen Wolf Taylor come out and just throw out an open challenge. We've seen some YouTuber come out in a McDonald's outfit and attack Jimmy Lloyd. I mean,
Don't forget the Cowboy.
and well, who could forget him? But we've got I mean, you know this thing ain't over there now. Bam Sullivan isn't going to be the last guy out there. We know we have at least one mystery entrant.
But the
no.
No. Do not do this, please.
Oh! You could swallow some glass right there. I mean, just inhaling the fumes from that.
This might be the beginning of the end for Bam Sullivan, and Brandon Kirk knows it.
Well, the former H2O Danny Havoc hardcore champion needs to make something happen right now, or Brandon Kirk's going to take this thing away.
I'm not sure what Kirk is gesturing towards over there, but
well, you know it's not going to be good.
no. Oh, now Brandon Kirk just measuring up Bam Sullivan, being as calculated as he's ever been. And the Bam Sullivan door. How apropos.
And I got to give, when we're talking about Brandon Kirk here, he took a lot of punishment from Randy West, but it was in a very short period of time. He pulled out that schoolboy. I'm not entirely sure he didn't have a handful of tights on that, but at the same time, he didn't endure as much punishment as we've seen other guys do, so he's relatively as fresh as Bam Sullivan here.
And look at the joy that Brandon Kirk is taking, and now he just tosses Bam Sullivan back down to the stage.
Who slides through all of that broken glass. I mean, just look at the crime scene, basically, that we're seeing here on the soundboard.
I don't know what that is.
I believe that's lighter fluid.
Oh,
Yep,
no,
that's
no.
lighter fluid.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What? Check that off your No Peace Underground Gauntlet of Death bingo card right there.
This is a terrible, terrible idea. What is in the mind
Did he grab another thing of lighter
of
fluid?
Brandon Kirk?
The fire marshal didn't show up tonight, did he?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, this is how we make the news.
Oh! Jesus!
He waited too long!
Bam, into the cover! Oh, wait.
Wait, did he get it? Oh, he got his shoulder up.
That's completely insane.
Brandon Kirk somehow goes through a flaming door and gets his shoulder up at the last second.
Anything can happen in this gauntlet, and we are seeing that.
I mean, what is left? What have we not seen tonight? Oh my God! Look at the right shoulder of Brandon Kirk. Look at the wound that has been opened up on the back right shoulder. That is nasty.
He's going to need medical attention, but Brandon Kirk is only focused on one thing. That's getting through this gauntlet. That's becoming #1 contender and challenging the champion, who is Pero.
I mean, you got to give him, some tenacity right there. I mean, good Lord. And what is Bam Sullivan setting up right here?
Well, he's going to use his very own door. Apparently, that's what he's trying to do.
I mean, take nothing away from the head of Bam Sullivan, just covered in that bright red blood. Good God.
Brandon Kirk is in dire straits here. He is out. He is supine on that door. Oh, no.
Oh! Just the violence in which he put himself through that.
Oh!
The Death Valley driver.
That could be it. Oh, no. Bam Sullivan just gets the right shoulder up.
I got to tell you right now. As these No Peace fans come unglued for Bam Sullivan right here, I got to tell you, whoever this mystery entrant is going to have they're going to have quite the advantage coming out here right now, because these two are absolutely murdering each other.
There's no question about it. I mean, whoever the final entrant ends up being, it might be the easiest road to a gauntlet victory we've ever seen. Oh, hold on a second. Sullivan hoisting up Kirk, who's able to reverse. Ooh, short arm clothesline.
That was a hard clothesline right to the neck.
Oh, no. What is he doing?
Oh,
my God.
Beautiful pile driver through the chair. He needs to stay on him. He needs to pin him. What is he doing? This is a huge mistake by Brandon Kirk right here.
Sullivan's out. What else could be on the mind of Kirk besides just pinning him and moving on?
I mean, we already saw him hesitate when he tried to set a door on fire, and then Bam Sullivan took advantage of that. He should have learned from that. Oh, I think huge mistake by Brandon Kirk right there. That could have been it.
Well, as we've seen many times, Kirk could care less about your opinion or anyone's opinion. He's got some kind of plan. Oh, no.
Well, hell, I've been a manager. I've been a commentator. I've been a wrestler here. Maybe manager's next.
Oh, don't do this. No.
Sullivan's got to get out.
Oh!
Wait.
Neil
Look at
cutter.
this. Look at this. Wait.
Oh! Sawyer Wreck and Cutter teaming up in a stunner. A Honey Badger stunner. Make the cover, Bam. Get over to him. Sullivan into the cover, and Kirk is eliminated.
Brandon Kirk has been eliminated.
Well, I hope that girlfriend of his was worth it because
And now it is time to find out who the mystery participant in the Gauntlet of Death is.
I guess they're going to the movies. Who is the mystery entrant? And oh God.
Oh no.
This shade of green is never good.
I thought we were done with these guys.
Far from it.
And coming out to absolutely pick the bone of Bam Sullivan.
The vile silver-toothed Satan, Atticus Cogar, has entered the gauntlet.
You know, it might not be popular for me to say this, but this is one of the smartest things Cogar can do.
.440 may have come up short at the Art of War Games, but Atticus Cogar individually has been on complete fire these past number of months, defeating Chris Bay at Rituals. And look at this, oh! A completely disrespectful cover of Bam Sullivan there.
And John, you know, my ears might deceive me a little bit here, but I think we're used to the "fuck Ohio" chants and everything like that. But I thought I heard a couple, actually, like maybe 1 or 2, 3 people actually cheering for Atticus.
Oh no! Oh God! And now the skewers again. Come on, Atticus, knock it off.
Well, I can tell you this with a lot of confidence. This gauntlet of death has become Cogar's match to lose. I mean, he has basically had this handed to him on a silver platter with all that we just saw Bam Sullivan go through with Brandon Kirk.
And he's been winning match after match in any way possible. Don't forget the Act of Annihilation. He and Eric Ryan successful in tag team competition against Masada and Schlack. And now Cogar just inflicting pain on Bam Sullivan. My God.
Just torturing this poor guy. Jesus.
You have to wonder what else Cogar has in mind for Bam Sullivan. And could this be the end of the gauntlet? That's the question.
And as you look around Soundbar, you see glass. You see remnants of tables, chairs. You see blood stains. I mean, what? The violence, the level of violence that we have seen tonight, not just in this gauntlet, but I mean, throughout the entire evening, has been unparalleled. This has been uncanny.
And now Cogar calling for more destruction. Oh, right to the knee. And a super kick. Little assistance from the chair.
I mean, you have to believe this is just academic at this point. Cogar could end this right now, but he's just toying with Bam Sullivan here. And honestly, it's pretty sick, but I kind of enjoy it.
Well, 440 have been a plague in No Peace Underground, and my God, no one has been more of an infection than Atticus Cogar, and he may become the #1 contender making the cover on top of the door, and oh my God, Bam Sullivan still finding a way to stay in the fight.
Somehow Sullivan's still alive out there.
I mean, there is no length that Atticus Cogar won't go to.
But you got to imagine, at this point, what could Bam Sullivan do? I mean, yeah, he could kick out, but I mean, how is this man going to make any kind of... He's not going to mount an offense.
Oh, dear
Oh,
God.
good God.
And he's not finished. Just the misery.
Oh, and the other shoulder.
And now what? Look at the joy that Cogar's taking in doing all this.
Look at the smile on Atticus's face. This young man. I mean, he's still a young man. You know, like this guy, I don't even think he's in his prime quite yet.
I want to know what...
He's still learning, and he's this sick. He's this vile. I mean, good God.
What kind of upbringing did this guy have? What caused
Not a good
him
one.
to be such a piece of garbage as Bam Sullivan's still finding a way to stay in this matchup, but for how long is the question?
Oh. I mean, you might see a flurry from Bam here, but I just can't. I can't bring myself to believe that Bam
Oh my God! Oh!
And as soon as I say that, but look at him, he's exhausted. He can barely capitalize on anything that he's doing right now.
We're seeing a lot of guts.
Just covered in lacerations and blood.
Oh! Bam Sullivan refusing to give up. You talk about how badly he wants to be champion. We're seeing it.
We're seeing one final gasp from Bam Sullivan here. He needs to stay on him. He needs to be a machine right now.
It's hard to even see clearly in the sound bar.
Bam Sullivan needs to dig deeper. He needs to go harder. He needs to do everything in his power. I mean, if he collapses right now and has to be rushed to the hospital, if he can get a 3 on Atticus Cogar tonight, it'll all be worth it.
Cogar has fought his way back onto the stage as this gauntlet has been non-stop brutality from the outset. Oh my God! Oh no!
And a crash on the edge of the stage through the light tubes.
And now Cogar into the cover.
You gotta end it.
Oh, Bam Sullivan still.
But Lee needs to start thinking about this, man. I mean, we saw it earlier with Deems. I mean, like, you might have to call this thing, man. I mean, hey, I'm not squeamish. I've been in these positions. I wouldn't want it to happen, but I mean, Bam Sullivan has been through so much tonight, man.
One thing's for sure, Bam Sullivan not going to give up. But Atticus Cogar will not quit this attack.
Bam Sullivan is in there with the absolute worst person he could be in there with right now.
I mean, Bam Sullivan managing to stay alive even following the air raid crash from Atticus Cogar. And
I mean, this is getting hard to watch, man.
Cogar just running his mouth, taunting everyone here. There's not much more you could really say.
I mean, Sullivan's just in a heap here, man. I mean, we saw him have that last gasp there. I just don't.
And give Bam Sullivan all the credit in the world.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely. I mean, the guy's tough as nails. He's survived this long,
What
and he hasn't given up. There's Bam, there's enough pride in what you've done tonight. You don't need.
What the hell?
And look at him. He's saying, bring it on.
We can only hope that whatever Atticus Cogar just put together does not come to fruition, because that would be complete and utter destruction. Oh, God.
on. That
Sullivan's not done. And now right hand after right hand between Coger and Bam Sullivan on top of the stage here at the soundbar. And it's all about this gauntlet. Who will be #1 contender?
you gotta hope there's something behind those blows that Bam Sullivan is throwing.
And Coger sending Sullivan right into the post. After all Sullivan has been through. What is Coger thinking now?
And just look at the bloodstains on that stage.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Whoa!
Wait.
No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait.
We saw
Coger rolling him up. Sullivan just kicks out an eyelash from scoring the win. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, and again. A blatant low blow. And face planting Sullivan, and Coger scores the pinfall.
Winner of the third Gauntlet of Death, Coger!
Oh my God, it's over.
Mostly. And even you saw Bam Sullivan try to get that shoulder up at the very, very last minute, but it just wasn't enough. And personally, it's over. Coger, the #1 contender here. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, good Lord.
It's No Peace Underground's worst nightmare. Atticus Coger is #1 contender. You've got to be kidding me.
I mean,
what the hell
is that?
Oh my God.
Who the hell?
Coger just got sent through those tables. Whoa.
That's Marcus Crane!
Oh my God.
Marcus Crane back from the dead. What?
You talk about someone who's got a score to settle with Coger. Look no further.
100%.
You know exactly what Coger did to Crane a number of months ago. Coger tried to staple the exact spot where Crane had brain surgery.
Not even that. We've seen him attack his valet. We've seen him. Oh, wait. I don't think we're done here.
Will it ever be done? That's the question. Oh my. I don't think Duran Duran ever meant for their music to be used to this. And Coger's heading out.
Coger heading for higher ground there. Discretion is the better part of valor.
The completely unhinged Marcus Crane sending a warning to Atticus Coger. Coger may be the #1 contender, but they are not finished.
And just when you think the reign of 440 is over, Atticus Coger wins Gauntlet of Death 3, but not to be outdone, Marcus Crane is back.
What a night this has been for No Peace Underground, and as Atticus Coger hightails it out after an attack from Marcus Crane. Pero defends his title, but who knows what's next? We'll see you next time. This is No Peace Underground.